Okay, so I've got record here. This will probably take about 30 minutes. Okay, so thank you guys for getting on. You obviously are on here because you either wonder if there's a vision that, or maybe you have a vision that you're thinking, okay, maybe I could do this and it would bring me this, or like you just want to like know more about it and how to build this business. And a lot of coaches start for the discount only and then they jump in, or they start because they're like, well, maybe I could do this. But then some discount coaches become amazing leaders, and it's just, sometimes it's timing, sometimes it's like just the light bulb. And I hope that I can give you like a light bulb moment to where you realize that you can do this, that you could dream big and you could have a vision that you would not have had maybe without this, because I know that's for sure my story. So I want to share just a little bit, tiny bit of my vision before I explain anything or talk about the business part. So I started this because I wanted a business. I wanted to obviously get fit. I had no idea that Beachbody would be the vehicle to help me not only get physically fit, because I was an athlete in school, but then we have kids and we lose track of ourselves and we put ourselves on the back burner. So I needed something in that aspect, but at that point I had no idea that I needed something for my mental state as well. And we all need to feed our mind. I don't care if you're the most positive person on the earth. We still have doubts. We still have things that we need to feed our mind. And that's what I just told two leaders that I just did calls with. I said, we're reading this book right now, and I can share the book with you guys. But the difference between if you're going to be successful in whatever you do, whatever that may be that you choose to do, is going to depend on your mindset. Like if you don't have your mindset, like if that's not there, and there's doubt and there's fear and you don't believe that you can do it, you won't. And I've had to learn that. And it's like, and I still get in my own head. So when I started this, it was like, okay, maybe I could make an income. Maybe I could actually, I had already had my kids, but maybe I can actually do this. Like, I don't know, maybe I can bring an income in with this, even though I loved my job. Didn't really think I had another need for a passion. So to fast forward, I've went through some stuff, and I'm probably in the best mental state I've ever been because I've allowed myself to just be my best and then share that with others. And that's why I'm so glad I chose this business, because there's no other, in my opinion, there's nothing out there that's going to help you feed your mind, be your best self, bring on your best friends, have so much fun, earn trips, and continue to grow. Because the seasons of life are never like going to change. As far as like, we're always going to have seasons. I mean, we're always going to need growth in certain aspects of our life. And that's where I never knew that this could actually apply to like everything in my life. And when you bring on people and you help people and you see that change in them, that's so rewarding. So anyways, so really quick, because I haven't put this out in the public world, but I gave my notice to quit my job. So I'm doing Beachbody full time. Haven't even done a public post about that. Haven't even shared that with our team. I mean, my leaders know. But do you guys understand how amazing that is? And it took me about 5 years, like 4.5. But what would I have been doing with the 4.5 years if I wouldn't have been doing this? If I wouldn't have been, I still would have been plugging away. I still would have been working my job, and I still would have been trying to keep all the shit together that I can't still can't do all the time. But so a lot of people, they'll give me the objection, and we all get it, but it's like, I don't have the time to do this. Well, yeah, you do. You have the time, because if you're willing to invest 30 minutes to an hour into your business each day, and once you get repetitive and consistent with it, you'll find that it gets easier to reach out to people. And so if I can give you anything at all from this call, it's the fact that if you have a vision, and for me, it's being home with my kids, being able to go to the sports, all the stuff that they have, because right now they're not really in sports, but it's going to get busy. And I'm going to, like, if I work till 5, I can't leave my job. I can't leave patients to go to a ball game. Like, I'm never going to get to a ball game on time, and that's important to me. And so I want you guys to think about your vision and what might be important to you. Maybe it's just being able to have extra money to put towards this car that you've been wanting, or maybe it's to pay off debt, or maybe it's a vacation that you like never thought you could ever afford, that you want to take. And so it's those little things that this could give you, simply by like putting yourself out there and being that person for somebody that, because literally that's all you're doing. You're sharing something you're sharing something amazing with people that need this. Like, I don't care who you are, you need this. You need health and fitness is never going to go away. You're never going to say, oh, I want to quit working on myself. Like, I don't care about myself anymore. Whatever. You're not going to say that because people need this. So think about your vision, because it's huge, and it's huge what you can actually do. And I never would have thought that. And MLMs get such a bad rap. People think that, you can't do something, or you have to get in early, or whatever the case is. And it's so not true. Carrie could totally pass me up in my business. And that would be great. That would be amazing. And it depends on your goals, and it depends on what you're willing to do. So, because this is your business. And I think a lot of times when coaches sign up, they're like, they don't understand that they've just basically, thank you so much. Thank you, Kyla. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm like sort of freaking out inside because this is very fresh and this is new. And we had this training event last weekend, and it was awesome. And it was probably my favorite event that I've ever been to. And I've been to a lot of events because live events are where it's at. You got to go. That's what fuels your fire. That's what helps you to see that, like, this is a real thing. Like, this isn't just like, oh, drink Shakeology and, drink the Kool-Aid. This is like a real thing that can bring you real, like, amazing, things in your life. And we've benefited in so many ways. Our family has. But last weekend, the event was so awesome. I left there fired up, but not having any idea that I was going to quit my job last week. And then I quit. Well, I'm not done yet. I have about like I'm not sure. I don't know my last day yet, but it's kind of like, it's a little scary, but it's so exciting. And I'm so excited. So I'm hoping and helping my leaders do the exact same thing, because we all want financial freedom, and we all want to maybe even work less than we work. It's not about necessarily, not everybody's goals are going to be like mine, where, you want to be home full time with your kids, and you want to, whatever your goals might not match mine, and that's totally fine. But I can tell you that we all want to do things that cost money, and we all want to like just be able to do whatever we kind of want to do. So think about that. Think about your vision. And so this is your business, right? You're the CEO of your business if you want to be, and you want to treat it like a business. And I've always treated it like a business. I've made it a priority. And I know Carrie's done the same thing. So when you kind of take that mindset towards your business, that's when things are going to change. Because you can make excuses because the laundry needs done and the dishes need done. And I get it. But I knew, like I said, I go back to my vision, and you gotta know your why. It's kind of like a fitness program. If you don't have a why, there's an emotional attachment to your why, and you know that you want to get results, or that you want to, whatever it is, right? So there's some kind of emotional attachment to your why and what you want to do with this, or I hope there is. And I hope you see yourself doing that. So I had told you guys to have your 1 year. So where do you want to be in a year from now? Like if failing wasn't even an option, if you knew that you absolutely could not fail, and let me just tell you that you can only fail if you quit. That's the only time you're going to fail. But like if failing wasn't even an option, where would you be in a year? Physically, financially, maybe emotionally, what would you want your life to look like? So I told you guys to write those things down so Carrie can follow up with those questions. And I also told you guys that you should be having, so if you're going to build this as a business, and you want to just earn enough money to get your product paid for, well, then you need to approach people with, hey, would you want to join my challenge group? Hey, would you want to do this brand new program that I'm doing that's only 20 minutes a day? It's been a game changer for me because I do it at home, and it's, I've gotten great results. Whatever. Simple, so simple to share it. Think about if you were sharing like a mascara that you love. You're not getting paid to share it. You don't care. You don't care if they buy it or not. but you're still going to share it because you like it, because it's made a difference for you. So think about that. So when you guys, and really the best thing to do when you start this business, or if you start and you want to, and Carrie's going to get that from you, what you want to do with this and your goals. But you've got to start just writing out your list. So I told you guys to come up with 25 people that you think would join you, or they might not, or whatever. It doesn't matter whether or not they will or won't. It's a list of 25 names that you're going to approach these people. And you need to work up to like 100 names. It seems like a lot, but it's not, because I'm sure you have 500 Facebook friends or something like that. I don't know. When I started this business, I think I started with like 700, and now I'm at like 3,400 because I've added people to my network, because you just want to do that in order to build your business. So, so you're going to send invites to those people, those 25 people. You're going to ask them to join you. You're going to ask them, and you're not going to really just say like, join me. You're not going to send your link. We don't share our link, and we try not to just be like flat out salesy, because people are turned off by that. And I think that's why, or I know that's why MLMs have just gotten kind of a bad rap, because people think that someone's always trying to sell them something. And yes, we're selling something. We're selling nutrition. That's like the most amazing shake on the planet. We're selling, for 27 cents a day, they can get every single program that's ever been created, with the best trainers on the planet. And they have all the structure they need. They have all the tools they need to succeed. They have a calendar to follow. It takes the guesswork out. They can access it from anywhere. Like, I could go on. And when I share this, that's not my original message to them. My original message is kind of like, because you're going to post. And I know that, Mary, you've posted and you're awesome, and you post and you share and you've gotten good feedback, and you just maybe need to be more consistent with it. And Kyla, I've seen some of your posts, and they're awesome, because you're simply putting out there that you're working out, that you're making yourself a priority, and you're busy, and you're a mom, and or whatever the case is in your life that you have going on, but you're still making time for it. So you're inspiring people, whether you think you are or you aren't, but you are. So like, if someone liked my post that I put out, and you're going to get better at this as you get on the calls. So every Monday night we have team calls, and Carrie's going to be working with you. And of course, I'll work with you guys as I can too. But you're going to be sharing your story, because facts tell and stories sell. Because people want to know that you're relatable. People want to know that you're just a normal person that is on the same struggle bus as everybody else. But here's the difference. You're still fighting for yourself, and you're still making it a priority, and you're taking 20 minutes a day, no excuses, and you're doing a workout program. So when I send a quick invite to somebody, I'm like, if they liked my post, here's just a easy, quick invite. Super simple. Hey girl, how are you? Thank you so much for the love on my post the other day. I appreciate it so much. I just had to ask, are you currently doing a workout program as well? ? Done. Send. Go on to the next one. And because here's the thing, if you end in a question, they're going to respond to you most of the time, because you're not just leaving it like, hey, let me know if you'd want to do this. I'm doing this thing, and it's this, and it's that, and it's blah, 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 blah. And just let me know if you want to join me. They just typically are going to be like, kind of like, okay, I don't know what she's doing, and I really don't, like, I'm not going to let her know. So what I found is, if you end in a question, you're just leaving it open for conversation. And then they're like, no, I'm not, but I really need to get back to it, or whatever they say. Or if you just want to do a simple like, hey, we just started our spring group. We're focusing on summer goals. We do everything at home. And it's just an accountability group to help each other succeed. Would you want more information? Simple. So then at that point, you're going to start the conversation. You're going to be working through things that maybe you are going to find out their fitness goals and that sort of thing. So what I want you guys to do, if you're going to message, and here's what is really important, because a lot of people aren't going to respond to you, because either they open it up and they don't have time to respond to you. And it's so normal. You know how many people ghost me? A lot. But that's okay. It doesn't mean that I don't second guess it. I used to think, well, maybe I said something. Well, you can't offend somebody if you're simply inviting them to an opportunity that has changed your life, and you're not pushing anything on them. You're simply just inviting them to join you. And you know that our challenge group, you guys know our challenge group isn't like pushy, or there's people in there who just have BOD and they're not drinking Shakeology, or there's people in there who aren't drinking Shakeology, but they do Energize or whatever the case is. And we're not pushy with it. Like, yeah, we think you should be on Shakeology because it's the best thing. And we think you're really missing something, but like, we're not going to be pushy about it, you know? So when you find out their goals and you really find out what they need, try to focus on what they need and maybe not what you think they need. And then you can use what I told Carrie the other day, which I guess I've never told Carrie this, but I'm like, I remember they used so when I started coaching, they would use the feel, felt, found method. Okay. So like, you have somebody who responds and they're like, no, I don't like at-home workouts. They never work for me because I like to go to the gym. This is like an objection I get a lot, and it really sort of bothers me which maybe it's because I'm not a gym person. Maybe it's because I don't know what the hell I'm doing when I go to the gym, because there's nobody telling me what to do. I just go to this machine for 10 minutes and then I go to that machine and then I'm bored. And so I'm like, yep, that's good. I'm done. But I can get a way better workout, in my opinion, doing a 30-minute workout at home because I've got all the tools to succeed. So say they come back and they're like, well, the gym just never really worked out for me, or at-home workouts never worked out for me. I just need to go to the gym. And then that's when you would say, I understand how you feel, because maybe you felt that way before too. But what you found is that this accountability group has really helped you to, stay on track, and that there's all these supportive women who show you nothing but love and support. And we share recipes, and we share struggles, and we share success, and we share before and after pictures and that sort of thing. So you can kind of tell them what you've experienced and what's been a game changer for you. So I do, like Carrie said, I do always lead with BOD. So if they come back and they say, yes, I'm interested. If they come back and say that, then I lead with Beachbody On Demand. And I'm like, okay, we stream all of our workouts, any device, you can, any device you have Wi-Fi. It's 27 cents a day, and you get every single program they've ever created in their full length, with calendar to follow, with nutritional information, whether you like cardio, with weights, without weights, you want to do a dance program, or you want a program to involve your kids, you want Pilates, yoga inspired workouts. Like, there's everything you could ever imagine on this library. And I like to describe it sometimes like Netflix, but it's like not Netflix, because it's I don't say Beachbody, but it's for workout programs. So then at that point, and it's $99 for the whole entire year, and it breaks down into 27 cents a day. Most people can afford 27 cents a day because we spend money on a bunch of crap. So then at that point, if I get their go ahead and they're like, that is a really good deal. And I'll even send from YouTube. I'll send a PIO. PIO's like a really good program. I feel like if you have a beginner who is intimidated maybe by cardio, or sometimes you don't really know what they're going to be intimidated by, I would share maybe the PIO promo. I'll be like, here's a couple examples. Here's the PIO promo video. Watch this and see what you think. And here's the 21-day fix promo video. See what you think. And let me know what you liked about those like after they watch them, then I'm like, let me know what you liked about those. Those are just two of the options that you would get. At that point, if they give me the go ahead and they're like, yeah, this is amazing, this is what I need, then we talk about supplements. That's when I'm like, okay, if you're willing to invest $60 more, you can either get a whole month of Shakeology for your nutrition, or you can get our pre-workout that's made from green tea. That's amazing. That is like the #1 product behind Shakeology, along with our Recover protein. You'll be surprised how many people want both. You'll be surprised how many people want Shakeology and the pre and post workout, because they want to do what you're doing, because they want to get the best results. So for $220, they can get it all, but it's okay if they just want to choose the one. That's how I lead. I lead with BOD because it is such a good deal. You can't beat the price. It's insane the amount of stuff they get for that. And then I talk about the products, and I talk about what they've done for me. And I send a video, and I have a video. It's called How Healthy Is Your Shake? It's just off of YouTube, but it's a Shakeology video that really stresses why it's such a clean product, how amazing it is, how much research goes into the product, and why it's different from any other shake. So there's that. That's pretty much it. At this point in your business, you guys will answer questions to the best of your ability, and you'll do a 3-way kind of maybe conversation with Carrie. So Carrie will either help you, you'll screenshot the messages, You'll work closely with her. She's going to help you with verbiage. She's going to help you with objections. And your goal is to, because sometimes they'll say like, yeah, I just don't know if that's for me. I'm so busy right now. I have this and this. And you could take that as a no, but I don't, because it basically is a bunch of excuses that I'm going to try. And I get it, because I've had excuses too. So I'm going to try to just work through their excuses in a way that can help them understand that they can make this work for them. That, trust me, if you link arms with me, I will help you. This program's 20 minutes a day. I understand how busy you are, but this has been a game changer for me, because I'm able to get up, I'm done in 20 minutes, and I've gotten amazing results. And I've completed this program twice, whatever it is that you don't want to make it all about you, but you want to just stress that a way that they can make this work for them based on their goals, based on their objection. And if they finally come down to the no, not right now, no, then that means not right now. That doesn't mean no. That doesn't mean you offended them or they never want to join you. That just means not right now, because it's a lot of times it's timing. When you invite somebody, it's timing. It's because they might be in a terrible place in their life right now, and this is the farthest thing from their mind. And that's okay. That has nothing to do with you. So I want you to keep that in mind when you guys are messaging people. And the other thing I want to talk about, and we'll cover some more of this on the call tomorrow night. We're going to do an Emerald call, because I want to talk to you about that. I'm not going to go into that today, besides the fact that it's 2 coaches. Mary just hit it, which is amazing. And so it's 2 coaches, 2 people who are just like you, who either want a discount or just want to be healthy and want to be more accountable, or they want to just like do what you're doing because it's fun and you get people involved and you can earn extra money or whatever the case is. So some people sign up their spouse, some people sign up their mom, but I'm going to tell you right now that everybody knows 2 people who want to get fit and want to get healthy. And it's a matter of finding them, presenting this to them, and just showing them that, like, they're going to love it. So I'm not going to go into detail about that. I want to talk about a tracking system. So there's a couple tracking devices. Carrie can kind of talk further with you guys based on what you want to do as far as tracking goes. You can just use the good old pen and paper, which is awesome. But you need to be, if you want to build a consistent business and you really want to get people involved and you maybe want to make $200 a month, you have to be willing to do this every day. And it does not take long at all. And as long as you're posting, and I really recommend you posting every single day about something. And it's not always like, hey, I got my workout in, like, I feel so awesome, you should join me. That's like not what, like, that's not gonna, people won't relate to that. What they will relate to is you saying that your alarm clock didn't go off this morning, so you didn't have time to do your workout, so you went to work, but you still made it happen tonight, or whatever the case is. Like, you're sharing about you, but you're sharing, and it's not even about fitness. It's about you as a mom, or you as a person, and whatever it is that you like to do. So who are you? Put that on Facebook. People know that maybe you love wine, or you love coffee, or you love, I don't know. So you're going to post, that's part of you, and you're going to figure that out as you go. But you want to try to post consistently about your lifestyle, whether it's a recipe, whether it's something you made that's healthy, that your family loved, that you didn't think they would. Whether it's just whatever it is. Okay. So you're going to try to post once a day. That would be a really good goal. Because then that's how you're going to get your invites off of those people that are liking your posts. So as far as a tracking system goes, you've got to be consistent, and you've got to be, if you're going to run this like a business, you've got to be reaching out to people every single day. That means having conversations with people, and it seems like a lot, but once you get the hang of this and you start doing it, I promise it's not hard at all. You can have a simple conversation with somebody who you talked to last week who didn't know yet if they wanted to join you. You're going to follow up with them this week, and you're going to say, hey girl, how are you? I just wanted to check in. Like, did you decide if you wanted to join us? Or is there any questions I can answer about the videos I sent to you? Or did you think that program looked like something you might want to do? Whatever the case is, follow up. So based on the tracker, okay, Carrie's sending you guys stuff. There's a tracker in the file section in Fearless Motivation. It's called the Business Activity Tracker. It's really good. But there's a new tracker that we that one of my coach friends, who's not on our team really, she uses, that's really good too. But I think a simple, even pen and paper, going through your Facebook friend list, finding 5 people a day to reach out and invite. And if you've gotten one person so far in your business to say yes, you're going to duplicate that system. You're going to duplicate it and duplicate it and duplicate it. If you go Emerald, Mary's Emerald, what's she going to do? She's going to duplicate what she's already done, which means she's going to sign up 2 more people. And it's just repetitive, consistent, daily behaviors, and like just showing that you're you and who you are and what you've done that day. Showing up, because here's the thing, it takes people a while to realize that you're serious. Like, people know at this point in my business that I'm like not messing around here. Okay. This is my business. I'm like running for it. I'm doing it. I'm consistent. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to be a quitter. And people know that about me now, but it took some time for people to be like, okay, so she's really serious about this thing she's doing, right? Some people don't take you for serious at first because there's so many health and fitness things just thrown everywhere that sometimes I think people get caught up in like all the shiny objects, because they don't know what is really, like with this lifestyle, we have to work hard, right? We have to put in the work. We have to be consistent. And it's the same thing in our business, the same exact thing. So the other thing too, so based on what tracker, there's another tracker called Go for No that you can use. It's literally the simplest tracker. It's got 100 squares on it. You fill up each square with a name. And as you fill them up, you might fill up 25 names today on this Go for No tracker, and it's in the files section. So just go to the files section in our team page. You can print whatever tracker you want to use. You can print that off. This is more of a general tracker where you're just going to like literally, it's just going to help you keep track of the people that you've had conversations with. So then if you're going to use that one every month, you have, and then finally you get to the no, right? It's called Go for the No because the idea is to go for the no, because no's, if you get so many no's, it's going to eventually be a yes. That's the idea. So you're going to finally get the no from them, right? You're going to write like a big red N on their name, and then you're going to move on to the next name. And you're going to do this until you hit Success Club. Success Club is recognition, basically for getting people involved. You get 2 points per challenge pack that you sell, or 2 points per Shakeology Home Direct order. So we can kind of like focus on that later, but basically it's just recognition. We talk about it all the time. You want to hit Success Club in your business because it's just important that you do so, because it just means that you're getting people involved. And challenge packs are the best way to get people involved. But if somebody just wants a tub of Energize, that's okay. Like they don't have to buy a challenge pack. Like some people need to take baby steps, and that's okay. You want to help people just like no matter what, wherever they are in their journey. We're just trying to help them no matter what. So you guys need to figure out what tracking system. Carrie's going to help you with that. And you guys can screenshot your tracker and send to her, because the amount of activity that's on your tracker is going to determine how your business is going to grow. You should be adding to your Facebook network. If you're on Instagram, you might be an Instagram person. I like to be on Instagram, but I haven't really figured out exactly. I haven't figured out my niche on Instagram quite yet. So I'm working on that, but I've built my whole business on Facebook. So it's totally doable to build your business, but you need to be adding like 5 people a day to your Facebook, because you got to expand your friends list. If this is network marketing, and it is, then you've got to expand your network. So that would be part of your tracking, right? That would be part of your daily to-dos. You've got to add people, and you've got to invite, you've got to follow up, you've got to post and share your story. And there's some other things that you can kind of do, but I'm not going to go into those right now. The other thing you really have got to be doing is personal development. You've got to be feeding your mind with a book, whether it's and Carrie can give you some ideas. Whether it's, because I used to didn't think I need this. Is that even how you would say that? I used to didn't think. That's not quite right. But I used to think I didn't need personal development. I don't know why, but you do. Like, you just do, because you're going to get stuck on things, and things just don't always like flow, right? And stuff comes up, and we go through phases of life like we talked about earlier. So you've got to be reading personal development. Carrie will give you a list of some good ones depending on what you need. Like, if you're fearful and you're in your own head a lot, you might need Get Over Your Damn Self. Like, that's what one of my leaders is reading right now. Or Girl, Stop Apologizing, or Girl, Wash Your Face, or something like that. If you're somebody who is like really wants a more of a network marketing like book that, you know, will help you to just kind of run with this, then we can give you ideas on that. So you always got to be reading personal development, because if you don't feed your brain, you know, like we said, then you can't move farther when you come up on a roadblock in your business. Okay, the other thing you can do is you can plan a shake and share. That would be something good. I know Carrie would help you guys do that. I would help you if I were able to join in with that. But shake and shares are awesome. It's a great way to get coaches signed up to try the shakes. They're going to like them, and they're going to be able to try it and taste it. And some people want to try it before they're going to get it, right? So shake and shares are something that are like kind of like not old school, but it's not a new thing, but we're actually implementing them on our team a lot right now. But I think they're a great tool to use to get in front of people, to show people like that they can, you know, they can try it. And here's why Shakeology is different from any other. There's a million shakes out there, but why Shakeology stand out? You're basically just going to share with everyone that, you know, you come in contact with. So continue adding to your list. Try to get like 50 to 100 people. Try to continue adding, because you're going to invite. Hopefully you've already invited some people on the list that you have. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I only have 4 minutes. Carrie, do you think there's anything that I like left out that I need to talk about? Because I know that that was a lot.
I talk. No. Quinn might have some things.
So giggly.
Yeah. No, you pretty well covered it.
Okay.
No, you really covered it. But yeah, the call tomorrow will be pushed to Emerald, so I think everybody should really get on that one. That'll cover how we get to, I mean, Mary's already done it, so that will be the next step for everybody. So it'd be really important for everyone to get on that call.
Yes, for sure. Yes, jump on that call, because you'll learn the why, the how, and how you team cycle bonus, which is basically how you're going to earn an income. Because at some point you don't want to have to sell, right? Like I sell Shakeology to people, and I sell challenge packs, and I get them started. And I don't like to use that word a lot, but what I'm saying is that I am finding new prospects to get involved to buy product from me. But we don't want to have to sell all this stuff, because when you get a team behind you, you're teaching them what you do, what you've done, and then there's this volume from it, which is basically residual income. So like Mary's already qualifying for a team cycle bonus because of the volume that she has, because she has 2 coaches under her. So I'll explain that more. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I want you guys just to focus on trying to break through any kind of fear that you might have with inviting, because it's not scary. It's super simple. And I know it seems like if you're not used to it, it's different. It's something that you've like not done. And like, I like to try to explain it in the way of like I said, if you were to use a new mascara and you told someone about it, would you be fearful to do that? But it's different when you're like, I guess, putting your name behind a product, but you still love it and you still know it's awesome. So, you know, why not share it with the world and make an extra whatever it is that you might. So I want you to think about an income goal. I want you to think about what you would want to do. Like ultimately, like, would you want to grow a team, and would you want to take vacations, and you could all be earning the Success Club trip. That's once a year that I just went on a cruise, and it was my fourth trip. So I would have never been able to take a vacation like that. And Beachbody does it big, because they've been around. They're like a stable company. They've been around 20 years. And it's just, I can't imagine being a part of any other company. It's just, they're just top notch. It's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys go, and you ask any questions in the group thread. Can you send me an example of an invitation in Messenger? Yes, for sure. Me or Carrie, either one can send you some ideas. So, okay, you guys. Carrie, did you take a picture already?
Nope.
Okay, let's do it. Smile. Oh, there you are. Smile.
Smile, Kyla.
Perfect. Okay. All right, you guys, let us know if you have any questions, and I'll see you tomorrow night on the call, and we can talk through some more invites, objections, and that sort of thing. But we're all getting 3 people involved this month. Everybody, 3 new people. Make it happen.
Yes.
All right. Okay, bye.
See ya.
You guys.